Alright, we got some boxes, not a ton yet, we got some more back there. Got our gaylords, time to build a fort.
What's up YouTube, Austin and Darren here from Glory Visuals, and today we're on a music video set for a new music video coming out that we're producing called Box Fort Kingdom. As you can see behind us, we've got some boxes here. Yep. This music video is for a band called Names Without Numbers. They're a punk rock.
Yeah, like alt pop rock.
Genres.
They're great.
Yeah, they're awesome, and they're right here locally in Omaha, and we're good friends with one of the guys in the band, and so he approached us to do a music video, and we said yes.
Here we are. The lyrics kind of tailored to this idea of finding, I guess, shelter and safety within the box fort that you create as a child. So we took the song very literal, and we actually ended up making a true life-size fort that essentially adults can fit in because it's massive. And then on the flip side, where the performance shots will be, we created like a life-size box behind us that will be where the band is actually playing. So it'll feel like you're inside of a box essentially. So we went a little above and beyond. It's kind of fun, it's kind of crazy, but we've had a blast building this set. We're not quite done yet, but we want to show you the process. We want to show you what we've done.
The idea and the vision behind the video is our main character stumbles across this box in an alleyway and hears something from inside and decides to go inside and check it out. And the song, again, like Darren said, is all about finding refuge from the real world inside your box fort kingdom where you can kind of create your own reality. And so inside this, there's different tunnels, different rooms, different kind of side chutes that our character is going to traverse throughout, maybe see things outside that he doesn't want to. We found this box fan that was just laying around that, we cut a hole in one of the boxes and we're going to like shine a light through and have the fan blades, spinning. And so, just trying to get really creative with it. At the end of the video, our character will kind of emerge into a beautiful field, and it'll be this great resolution. But for now, the tunnel's kind of built out. Now we really just need to figure out our lighting plan. We've got a monitor set up. We have a camera set up at the end of the hallway, just looking down to see where we need to place lights to make this look really awesome. We'll be adding haze just so that you see the shafts of lights coming in. It'll be really a lot of playing with light and shadows, having kind of harsh streaks of light come in, hit our character as he crawls through the tunnel, but it'll be a very dark, kind of moody vibe for the video. So, what should we do first?
As you saw already, the walls were falling in on me and Trev. We used some bungee cords to secure the other side of the pipe and drape to the banister over there. Now we're getting really creative, and we're taking this nice basketball hoop, attaching a very long bungee, and attaching it to the other side.
Raise the hoop maybe, because if it's going straight.
You raise me up, for I am strong.
That's fine.
I don't know the rest of the words. I don't even know those are the right words. Time to run some power. Oh crap. Oh.
What?
Nothing. Everything's fine. We're good. Oh crap.
What?
Nothing. All right, so as you can see, the string lights are hung. Trev and I did this. We thought it would be a lot easier than it was. We ended up pulling the sides of the walls in. So we had to reinforce the walls with sandbags on the base, which we should have done initially, but you live and you learn. And then we actually bungee corded them to the either sides of the walls to just kind of pull them straight so they will not cave in on the band. So that's what we got going so far. Austin.
Yep, while they did that, Bray and I placed lights kind of around the perimeter here, just as placeholders for now, just to see where we have shafts of light coming in through the gaps in the boxes and the little mismatches and things like that. So really next what we want to do is build out our kind of end of the tunnel room. That's what we're gonna do now, because a lot of this boxes is uncovered, the tops need filled in, and then see where we need to cut holes or slats or things like that to poke light through to give us those cool shafts of light and shadows and things like that. So
Yep.
that's what we're doing next.
Time to go to 90s interior design school. What's up, guys? Come on in. Check it out, check it out. So we're here at my crib. This is the entryway. We're still remodeling, so we're still working on it, but yeah, let's go check out the good stuff. We got this 13-inch color CR TV. It's got at least 27 channels, and we can hook up that Nintendo and just get going, baby. Get schooled in some Mario. Know what I'm saying? We got Dolphin. We call him Dolphy. You know, we got some baseball, basketball cards. You know, Hall of Famers like Franco Harris and Rick Donnelly. I don't even know who any of these guys are. But yeah, we got some cards. We got some strategy guides. Like, bro, this has got all the secrets right here. Look at that, dude, look at that. If you want to look up and see what your Pokemon cards cost, we got the Beckett Collector's Edition. Pull up, you know, your Dark Houndoom, see what it's worth. It's probably worth like $1 in here. Now it's worth like 500,000 or something. And then if you want to know what your Yu-Gi-Oh cards cost, just flip it to the other side, baby. On the walls here, we just got some cool little ads. We got Power Rangers, we got Nintendo, Mario, and we got Spider-Man, we got Dragon Ball Z, some sports, some more Spider-Man. You can't forget about the lava lamp, bro. This thing, look at the vibes. That thing is just sitting there. Bubbles are just slow-mo dropping. And if you want to turn it up a notch, you're like, you know, I'm chilling, this is fun, I'm having a good time in here, but you just need a little bit more oomph, you know? You just gotta go over here and just go, hey. Vibes are up at least 6.5 points. I'm gonna probably get going, beat Super Mario Brothers, but y'all gotta get out of here. Mom's cooking pizza rolls. So, see you guys next time.
So we just realized that this light, even on this little lowboy combo here, was just too high up. It wasn't hitting the face of our talent as he sits kind of in this middle section. So this is like, kind of the idea is like when you see in the movies, somebody's crawling through a ventilation duct or something, and you've got this big fan, and you see the shadow of the fan on their face as it's spinning slowly. So that's what we're doing with this light, just shining a very tiny spotlight source through this fan from a good distance, so it creates those, you know, sharp shadows on the face. So as he's moving, you'll see these fan blades kind of go across his face. And so this was just pointed a little bit too far down from too high of an angle. So it's cutting off like around here at a natural seated position. So we just lowered this a little bit so that way it's gonna hit his face when he's in a natural position. So we're feeling pretty good about it. I think lighting wise, it looks really cool. It's got a lot of contrast, a lot of shadows, these neat shafts of light being pushed through that you can see accentuated by the haze that we've got going on in here. So we're gonna just run through it. I'll just do like a practice test crawling through, and we'll show you what it looks like.
So we just did a test walkthrough, or should I say crawl through. We're really liking how the light beams are coming through, the haze getting pumped in, really creates those really pretty light beam just kind of vibes that we're looking for. But that effect is really working out, I think. It looks really great. We do have to kind of turn on the fan and then turn it off right away because the fan goes too fast, even at low mode. And so we'll just have somebody probably cheat that on and off just so that we can control the shadows and that cutting. But I really think it looks great. And dude, you're such a great actor.
Thanks.
You crushed it.
Is there any other places that we want light to kind of peek through? I know you mentioned like something at the front maybe.
Do a couple holes or something here and light across this way onto this wall.
Okay, I like that.
Cool, let's try it. All right, so we're not done with the lighting. We're gonna try just one more thing.
Yeah, right there is good. All right. Just messing around with some angles of the lighting, trying to get shafts to kind of go across in different directions so it's not all coming in the same direction. Making sure that when the talent's sitting or, you know, on his hands and knees, essentially, that any of the light that's coming in that we want to hit him directly in the face is at the right height. So we're having to boom up stands, boom down stands, move the stand, you know, let's cheat it this way, like a couple inches to get that path of light just a little bit further over. So we just added some light towards the beginning of the tunnel. It was pretty dark before, so it was really just all focused at the end, but now we have some dynamic lighting in the beginning kind of portions of the tunnel. So I feel really good about it. I mean, we're gonna show you the shot right now. Pretty sick, I'm stoked. It's gonna be rad. I was trying to straighten this blade because it was like really crooked and it just snapped right off. And I don't think we have another one. Before I spend the next 4 hours sawing this, the last thing that we need to do today is get our box ready for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, we're gonna meet before sunrise at an alleyway downtown. So we saved one of these giant boxes back here that's gonna be what he actually enters into, but we need a door for it. So we're just gonna copy what we did for this door and just saw off a chunk of this extra box that we had here to hang as a door that he can open up and go through. All right guys, that's it for tonight. There's a couple more things to do before we start shooting bright and early in the morning. We're supposed to start around 6 a.m., meet our talent downtown, pick an alleyway. All of our lighting, everything's done, everything's ready to go.
So tomorrow, 6 a.m., intro shot. Then after that, we'll literally just come right here. We'll get the band bumped in with the rest of their gear. We'll film all of the stuff with the talent in the tunnel and all the performance takes afterwards, and then we'll show you what it looks like.
All right guys, here we are. It is 5:56 in the morning and we found our alleyway. Got this nice vine covered wall over here. And right now we're just waiting for the talent to arrive. We're gonna set up a light. So we've got our 720B here that will be just a little backlight. We're gonna keep things pretty natural. We'll be shooting right around dawn. Right now it's completely dark out, so we've got some time yet, but we're just gonna get set up, kick this light on, get positioning, and probably figure out where we're gonna put the hazer, park the car that we're running the hazer power to, and then we'll be filming at the other end of the alleyway. So this is just a kind of street light per se, to give us some flares and backlight and just accent these lights that we have here in the alleyway. So that's the setup. It's gonna be pretty simple. We'll get our box set up and hopefully not apprehended.
So, final touches on kind of the safe space that we created. Bray, she's behind the camera, but she has a really cool comic book collection, and she brought some to add into the set, which I think really ties it all together. The Incredible Hulk, there's Superman, there's Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, there's Avengers, X-Men. So we're really stoked. They are in sleeves, protective cases. Hang a couple on the wall for vibes and then just kind of scatter them out. But I think this really puts the cherry on the top. We're gonna finish that and then we're gonna continue to walk through with the talent, just kind of the rest of what's going on and get a good couple first takes with the talent going through the tunnel. Like you'll look back towards the camera, look back this way, and then you'll crawl in through this way. And then you're gonna go and you're gonna arrive in this really cool like cave that you feel super safe, and you're gonna kind of hang out in there, and then I'll probably have you like read comic books and you know, grab the controller and like mess with it.
All right friends, we're done with the static shots just of Johnny going through the tunnel. Next we're setting up our dolly here that we're going to throw the camera on, get inside the tunnel, get some push-ins, some dolly shots left to right. Not 100% sure exactly each and every shot that we're gonna get, but we're gonna get inside the tunnel now, get some cool shots of him moving down the tunnel. So, got our dolly here, little riser action, and then we'll throw a ball head on this. This riser is really nice. It just helps kind of lift the camera up from the dolly platform so you're not seeing the track ends, just gives it a little bit of separation. So, we've been loving this. This is the Glide Gear Dev 4 dolly. So we wanted to get a Dana dolly, but this thing is like 1/6 the cost of a Dana dolly, and it holds our FX6 just fine. It's pretty smooth. If we wanted to ever upgrade the tracks, we totally could, but honestly, it's pretty solid for what it costs. Oh yeah. I scooted the dolly back a little bit because there's a flare. You can see this right here that's hitting my eye, and down here that's hitting my eye. So I want that to hit the lens because we're shooting on anamorphic today, and you get a really sick flare as you push past that. So this shot will be basically just kind of dollying in.
3, 2, 1, turn on lights.
I can't sit up here because my head is casting a shadow on this wall, which is in the shot. So what do? You just get the shot like this. Dolly for the win. Look, I still can be all smooth with it.
That's actually pretty solid. So you would just kind of reach out and like, it seems weird, but it's not. But just like you're touching the wall and kind of like remembering the memories. Yeah.
Every time you clap, I blink.
All right, so we are cooking. We've done a bunch of takes of our amazing talent, Johnny. He's crushing it, crawling through the tunnels, spending some time in this room. Everything looks super sick. We've got a couple more dolly shots to get, then we'll get the band all set up behind me. We'll start running performance takes, but yeah, everything's going super well so far. Shouts out to Nanlite. Every light that you see in this video is Nanlite. We've got the 500B, 60C, we've got a 720B, we've got 1, 2, 3 300Bs. We've got a Pavo tube in the room over there. This morning we used a Pavo tube in the box that we had in the alleyway. So Nanlite products all day, every day. And forgot the Pavo Slim 120C. So yeah, lots of Nanlite products helping us to achieve this effect that you really need a lot of lights for. So it's been super fun so far, and let's get this last part of our actor takes done. Last thing that we need with Johnny before we cut him loose is to cut some holes in the boxes so that we can see his face as he approaches. Nice. So let's cut some holes.
My eye!
Okay, blade coming through.
Blade coming through. So this way?
Yeah.
That's a perfect size hole. Look at that, dude.
Good job.
That's a Baconator from Wendy's if I ever saw one.
Go for it, Johnny.
All right, so we are wrapped with the phase 2 of the shoot, all the shots of Johnny going through the tunnels, got all of them down. Super happy actually how they turned out. Now we get to do the not so fun part of tearing down the majority of the box fort and moving it to the side so that we can focus on the band shots, which we need to clear a path and get some of the gear still in and plugged in and all that stuff. But we need to move all this stuff out of the way so we can get the band ready and set up. So let's get it done.
So kind of the vision for this is to feel like a 90s pop punk music video, which what do you always see during the performance takes? You see big bright backlights causing all sorts of freaky flares and crazy blown out highlights and things like that. So we're not going to go for blown out highlights, but we are going to go for some nice back spotlight vibes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our Nanlite Forza 300Bs. You're not going to see the stand in any of the shots. The light's just going to be kind of poking out.
Time to shoot the band.
Let's go. All right, we've got in a few takes of the full band. Just did one highlighting Ryan. We're gonna do some more just like individual shots. Then we'll move into any like specific, like this shot at this very moment in the song type of thing. So let's keep it going. What is going on here?
Espresso shots.
Oh,
Want one?
yeah.
Me and Trev just took one.
Yeah, we already took ours.
So we're on a
Little midday pick-me-up
yeah,
action.
little midday.
Okay, all right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Been to college
Just give it a
before?
little double tap.
It's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's for
it's
sure hot. Yeah, you do 3 little threes.
Oh, well, you could have told me that before.
I thought you knew.
just absolutely burnt all the skin off my tongue. That was pretty delicious, actually.
It is nice.
It's got kind of a oaky.
Do you feel refreshed?
Oaky afterburn. I thought
know
you were
what?
gonna do it.
Do you feel awake?
I gotta go do stuff right now. Let's go. Come on, let's go to another thing. Come on, hurry up.
All right, so that was awesome. You just saw the time lapse of us cleaning this up. We got it done in like 25 minutes, which was huge. Now we just have one shot left, really, Johnny coming out of the tunnel, out of that door, and is kind of stepping into just a beautiful field, peaceful, kind of serene area. We have to go find that, so we're gonna go drive around, and go see if we can find a field. Luckily, we're in Nebraska. We have a million fields, so we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go drive around and find one. So, well, let's go find our field.
This is pretty, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty.
I wonder who owns it.
I'll take it. Yeah, that's exactly a field, dude. That's a freaking field, dog. Okay, this is sick. Okay, here's
Is our
the thing.
box gonna blow away?
Probably. Who cares?
Did we bring tape
No,
for the top?
no.
We found a
So
location.
we found a location.
We found a location.
And you kind of stop here in the middle and you're just soaking it in, and then you're just gonna slowly walk off frame. Go for it.